What is going on, guys? How you doing today? My name is Jim Games and I react to videos on the internet, and one person I've been covering for a long time now is this gal named Tina S. She's kind of a guitar prodigy. She's absolutely wild what she's able to do. She covers everything from classical to metal and everything kind of in between. And it's been an absolute pleasure to cover her and just watch her technique and her style and her execution. It's been absolutely wild. But I did a reaction a couple months ago, and someone said, hey, if you really want to kind of see her progress, you should probably check out this video, and that's the video we're going to check out right now. And that's called 8 Years of Practicing Guitar from Tina S. So it's going to show her from a very young child up to a teenager or a young adult, or I'm not sure how old it'll show her up to. And it's going to kind of probably show us how she's learned her technique, how she's changed, you know, where she started and where it is right now. So that's what we're going to do today. If you're new around here, please consider liking and subscribing. It would help me out a ton. I'd love to have you here for my Tina S journey. All right, let's switch screens and let's get right on into it. Yeah, so like I said, I've been covering Tina S for a little while now. What I've seen is fantastic, but what I really want to see is I want to see her beginnings. I want to see what led up to this phenomenon, what led up and what went into creating a prodigy. Let's check it out. Look how young she is. Guitar is bigger than she is. So she just started off good is what it is. Dude, that was cool just because of what she's playing two different things at once. She got the bass root notes and then she got the melody over the top of it. That's impressive. You know, even the stuff we just saw in the beginning of this video, for her at a very young age, probably before she's even 10 years old, just killing it, you know, killing it. I mean, the guitar at one point looked bigger than she was. Let's keep this thing going. Uh-oh, someone gave her an electric. Starting to get into some of those pinch harmonics. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Dude, I just love her musical journey. Control. It's just perfect execution. Yes. That's just dirty. That's just dirty. Subtle whammy. Oh, is that it? Oh man, it just ends just like that. Okay, cool little video, man. This is awesome. Just kind of watching her go through the years here. Let me turn this down and just plays back so we got some some visuals in the background. I like how it started off here as what I would have thought would have been humble beginnings, but no, she kind of rips it right off the bat. I mean, I truly believe, especially at this age right here, this is a child prodigy we're witnessing right here. It starts off simple enough right over here. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cute. You know, she can barely hold the guitar. She's playing, you know, a couple little of the root notes. And then very quickly, we start to see some of her execution and control. And it's just wild. I mean, look how tiny her little hands are right there. Look how big this guitar is to her. If you were to put that on the floor and have her stand up, she might be only a couple inches taller than this thing. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I like how it kind of started off here in this little classical journey here in the beginning when she's just learning about music and maybe some of the structures and everything. And then she just goes full on metal and she's like, someone gives her an electric guitar and she just starts wailing. Man, she is an absolute prodigy. And, you know, it's not just that, though. I mean, this doesn't happen by accident. You can't just be really, you know, you can't just be a prodigy and be able to do something really good. This takes hours, days, years of practice over and over and over just to be able to even get 1/10 of what she's doing here. I mean, guitar is not my first instrument, but I mean, I know plenty of guitar players that it's their first instrument, professional musicians that do this for a living, that would look at her and be like, ooh, I should quit my day job. I should just quit. I should quit. I should don't do something else. I should go bag groceries or something. Because there's this girl out here who's just absolutely killing it, taking any style that comes across her path, putting a little twist on it, staying true to the original, but definitely putting some of that Tina S flair on it. I dig it, man. I dig it. And this was cool to kind of go out through the years and kind of just see her grow up playing this instrument. It's incredibly endearing to me watching children just play music and get excited about instruments and, not just, plug it into a laptop and hitting a button for a couple beats, It's awesome to see stuff like this. And it seems like, how she practiced her craft was through some awesome rock and metal acts throughout the years. And right about here, someone gave her an electric guitar, and then she just went full on shred mode and has just been melting faces ever since. Absolutely wild, man. I still got a long way to go with Tina S because there's a bunch of other videos that I want to check out, a bunch of other her songs I see pop in my feed all the time. So I'm going to be doing more reactions. The last one I did before this one was a Steve Vai meets Tina S. I did one back to back. It was part of a double reaction series I was doing, and I really liked that one. It's really kind of cool to listen to the original, see the expression of Steve Vai, and see how Tina did it as well, and just kind of talk about the both of them together. So I think the next Tina S one I'm going to do is going to be a collaboration between whatever cover she does and the original. So if you have any suggestions for me, please post it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I want to know from you too, like, what's your favorite era? Which one did you enjoy seeing the most? Did you like watching Tina S when she was a tiny little girl, just stringing together a couple notes and finally getting some chords and then turning into this badass? Or did you just like it when it full on went into face melting metal? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. But if you enjoyed your time with me here today, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'm going to catch you out on the next video. Bye, everybody.